We end the week just as we began it, with former hip-hop star turned chaos agent Kanye West. Now, according to reports, the former designer's marriage has hit a dead end, and after a series of controversial public appearances, including his wife's nearly nude Grammy look and Ye's latest controversial meltdown on social media, where he declared himself a Nazi and claimed dominion over his wife, the couple has allegedly sought legal counsel for a divorce. Now, reports claim that his wife, who has expressed support for Israel, was pushed over the edge by Ye's swastika-themed merch stunt. Our final story takes you inside their faltering marriage.
Kanye just lit the internet up, confirming what folks already have been side-eyeing. Bianca gone. And yup, it's over his wild, unhinged social media antics. In his new track, Yeah, Airing It All Out, says Bianca had a full-on panic attack behind his reckless posts. He raps, "My baby, she ran away. But first she tried to get me committed. Not going to the hospital, cause I ain't sick. Woo." So basically, sis was fed up and tried to get him checked. But you're acting like it's no big deal. And oh, he ain't done. He keeps going. She's having a panic attack. She don't like the way I tweeted. Until Bianca's back, I stay up all night. Like, sir, you wide awake, spiraling, talking about you don't know where she at? Be for real. And then it gets messier. He says Bianca's family tried to get him locked up. But hold up, it gets even wilder. He was tracking her with some app in his car when she dipped. Who says that out loud? Then boom, he drops a line that made everybody clutch their pearls. "I guess we are the new Cassie and Diddy." Excuse me? That's not just messy, that's reckless. And if that wasn't enough, he ends it like, "I'm making this song for Bianca. I'm feeling the spirit of Donda." Sir, why you dragging your mama into this madness? Whether this is heartbreak or a full-blown breakdown, one thing's clear. This whole situation is spiraling. And you know the aunties chimed in like, "Baby, Bianca knew exactly what she was signing up for." And honestly, they ain't lying. Sis saw the red flags flapping from day one. Auntie said it plain. Ain't no way Kim would have walked if everything was sweet behind closed doors. But Bianca, she saw the whole Kim saga and still said, "I got next." She wanted that glam, that fame, the A-list lifestyle. She ain't care if he came with sirens and caution tape, married a whole red flag on purpose. Then Auntie drops the mic with that truth bomb. "We gotta stop thinking our coochie finna fix these men." Say it louder. She's right. This ain't something love can heal. Kanye fighting battles way deeper than romance can reach. He got something you can't catch and sure can't cure with cuddles. And Auntie, she ain't done. She says, "He needs real help." Then hits him with, "I got 5 words. Pharmaceuticals." Ma'am, that's syllables. But we hear you loud and clear. Now here's where things get touchy. Folks get uneasy when non-black women start pushing to have black men institutionalized. It just don't sit right. Nobody wanna say it. But baby, it's real. Even though most black folks agree Kanye needs serious help, there's tension around who's making that call. When it ain't somebody who looked like him or raised him, that part hits different. It ain't just what kind of help, it's who's bringing it. But hey, he ain't married no sister. So now, the women who do look like his mama be chillin', filing nails, sipping tea. Like, that's y'all business. We ain't jumping in. No dog in this fight, no horse in that race. He made this bed, and now, baby, he gon' have to lay in it. If this was a black woman, oh, best believe she'd have that man on his meds. No questions asked. She not finna let her rich, famous husband spiral and drag the whole house down with him. Nope. Sis would be like, "If I gotta crush them pills into his oatmeal, that's what it is. Cookie, smoothie, she gon' make it happen. She'll get creative if she gotta." One thing about a black woman, she gon' get that man to a doctor, and when he's in a good mood, she's sliding that medical power of attorney across the table with a smile. He's signing without even realizing. All this for his sake and for the kids they might have one day. But let's keep it all the way real. It's looking like somebody's trying to throw a black man in the system while still being legally married to him. For what? To dip out with the bag? That don't sit right. Nah, you married him knowing the package. If it's too much now, just say that. File the divorce. Don't do this leave then pop back up routine like we don't see the game. Why keep bouncing? Cause she want the money, just not the man. Let's call it. If she divorces him, yeah, she'll get a little something. But if she gets him committed, oh, she might walk away with everything. And that's where the red flags start waving. Bianca, girl, I see you. I'm clocking the whole play. And don't forget, I already said Kanye got something you can't catch. But for real, if you stay too long with someone who ain't getting the right help, that weight gon' fall on you too. Look how things went left. Had Kim out here dressing like a sad little clone in them plain matching fits. She looked worn out. Then Bianca came out of nowhere rocking damn near nothing. just some chain-link fishnet mess like she was auditioning for a broken art piece. This kind of mental health situation, it's heavy, and if you're not careful, it'll drag you down right with it. You stay too long, and next thing you know, you wilden too. Don't even recognize yourself no more. Look, I'm not no doctor, okay? I ain't here to slap labels or diagnose. I can't say for sure what Kanye's deal is, whether it's bipolar, schizophrenia, or something else entirely. But what I do see, there's definitely a sprinkle of narcissism in the mix. Even that might just be the surface of something way deeper. What I do know for sure, everything shifted after his mama died. That moment, it cracked something in him. And ever since, ain't been a single woman in his life who could truly hold him down in a healing way. Folks keep saying he needs help, but where are the people who can actually step in? Where the brothers at? The uncles, cousins, and most importantly, where the aunties and sisters at? The ones who could sit that man down and speak real truth with love? I still believe it's gonna take a woman to reach him. Why? 'Cause women nurture. That's what we do. We show up with grace, patience, and care. Now the men, they mean well, but their approach be rough. They'll try to force him into a clinic, like, get in the car, bro. But that ain't gonna work on someone like, yeah, that man's brokenness started when he lost his mama. So his healing, it's gotta begin with a woman too. Somebody who loves him with that same deep, unconditional, soul-rooted kind of love. That same mama energy. 'Cause without that, he might stay lost. And real talk, ain't no woman on this earth ever gonna love him like Donda did. That's just facts. That if Kanye ever gonna find real healing, it's gonna take a woman with care, grit, and patience to walk into that storm. And Bianca, baby, she just ain't built like that. She ain't got the sense, the soul, or the strength to ride with a man like him. Now Kim, she might have had it in her, at least for a while, but she got caught off guard. Let's keep it real. Kanye ain't show his full self until deep into that marriage. One day, sis just blinked and was like, what is this? And once she saw the truth, boom, divorce, filed. She wasn't about to stay strapped into that emotional roller coaster. And let's be honest, some women ain't got it in them to fight that kind of fight. They ain't gonna battle you over meds. They not dragging you to a doctor. They'll say, you grown, handle your mess for you and them babies. And we all know how that ends up. That's why it's gonna take a different kind of woman to reach Kanye. Somebody who can cut through the noise and speak to the soul underneath the storm. And Lord, I hope somebody does soon, before he crosses a line that money and fame can't clean up. 'Cause yeah, folks laugh at crazy Kanye now, but that don't last forever. There's a limit, and once he passes it, ain't no coming back. Let me break it down. When North gets grown, she is not playing about her daddy. Believe that. When she turns 18 and steps into her power, married or not, whoever's around Kanye better make room, 'cause North is sliding through. And best believe she's bringing Kim's legal fire with her. That girl's been peeping game, learning, and when it's time, she ain't gonna sit back and let her father fall apart without swinging back. She got that fire. I wouldn't be shocked if she's the one who really steps in and handles it, which means Bianca might need to scoot to the side. 'Cause if she could have saved him, she would have by now, and clearly, she ain't. And Kanye, that man needs help. Bad, no doubt about it. But the saddest part, North is still just a baby. She probably don't even fully grasp what's being said about her daddy, or the storm happening behind the scenes. And honestly, she shouldn't have to. That's not her weight to carry. But still, if anybody might be able to reach him when the time is right, it's her. That one little girl who holds a sacred spot in his heart, the apple of his eye. North got that pull. But Bianca, nobody's looking at her like she's the answer. And her people, they not about to step in either. And unless Kanye makes the decision to help himself, which he already told the world he won't, it's all just static. He said it loud and clear. No hospitals, no doctors. He even made a whole song about it. So yeah, scratch that off the list. Not happening. At this point, Bianca's only real move is to bounce, divorce him, and roll out. And if she don't, that speaks volumes. If she stays in it, tolerating the madness, blending into the chaos, that means she's comfortable in that mess. She choosing it. And whatever smoke comes with it, she signed up for that. 'Cause let's not kid ourselves. When you constantly tiptoeing around somebody unstable, it rubs off. I know I said earlier, you can't catch what Kanye got, and that's facts. But stay in that storm long enough, you will come out drenched. You might dry off, but that residue stays. That's why I say the line between genius and what folks call crazy is razor thin. Two sides of the same coin. And when Kanye lost his mama, that coin flipped. Before that, we saw the brilliance, the music, the fashion, the mind that thought different. Even when he acted out out, folks brushed it off. He's just eccentric. But after she passed, that spark dimmed and genius slid into something way darker. Oh, it's getting heavy now, huh? On one side, we got the chaos, the breakdowns, the unpredictable mess that's just as wild as the genius he used to be. It's like deep brilliance, deep struggles, two sides of the same coin. And now, we're all just watching it unfold live, like a train wreck we can't look away from. Every post, every headline, every outburst is just another crack showing in that armor. And the crazy part? People still split on it. Some folks call Kanye a misunderstood genius, while others see a man falling apart, and the ones closest to him, they ain't doing nothing to step in. Meanwhile, Bianca's still in the picture, walking next to him like nothing's wrong. But everything's wrong. If she ain't part of fixing this, she's just part of the show. Whether she knows it or not, she's a character in Kanye's drama. But trust, this ain't no rom-com. This is a slow burn disaster with a messy script and no happy ending in sight. The world's just waiting, holding its breath, trying to see which way he's gonna spiral next. Will someone finally break through? Will he wake up and face the storm he's been dragging for years? Because right now, he's not just losing control of his image, he's risking it all. His legacy, his future, maybe even the little piece he has left. And all we can do is watch and wonder how it'll end. And the silence from his circle, loud as hell. Where are the real ones? The ones who used to be in the studio with him, breaking bread, calling him brother? They all vanished when it got dark. Nobody's pulling him aside. Nobody's checking on him. They're just standing back, letting him spiral in public like it's some kind of entertainment. At this point, it's like nobody's got the guts to tell Kanye the truth. Maybe they're scared to lose access, or maybe they know that if you say anything he doesn't want to hear, you're cut off. But that's the issue. No accountability, no real support, just people nodding, smiling, and cashing in while he crashes out. And let's be real, this ain't just about Bianca or Kim. It's about a man surrounded by yes men and silence. What Kanye really needs right now is someone with the courage to risk the fallout and tell him straight up, you need help right now. But instead, what do we get? Another headline, another post, another meltdown, this time disguised as creative expression. Meanwhile, the ones claiming to care, nowhere to be found. It's isolating. It's like denial. A man who once had the world in his hands, and now he might not even recognize himself in the mirror. And the scariest part, if nobody steps up soon, it might be too late. See, that's the thing. We wrestle with Kanye because we've seen the genius. We know the brilliance he used to bring, and deep down, we keep hoping he'll find his way back. But grief will twist your mind in ways you didn't even know were possible. It changes people, sometimes forever. Let me talk real for a minute. Can I speak like an old school black auntie? Oh, I've been doing that the whole time? Boy, hush and let me finish. Kanye needs a strong black woman, point blank. And I know someone's gonna say it ain't about race. Well, the devil is a lie. Look around. Denzel ain't flipping out. Samuel L. Jackson, solid as a rock. You don't see these men spiraling. And what do they have in common? Black wives holding it down. Now, I know mental illness is real, and everyone's journey is different, but you can't tell me that having someone in your corner who truly understands you, grounds you, and knows how to weather that storm doesn't make a difference. Look at the track record. But hey, don't just take my word for it. I know you got thoughts. So go ahead, sound off in the comments. Let me hear what you think about this whole wild situation. And if you rocked with this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you stay locked in. More heat is coming your way, so don't miss it. I'll catch you on the next one.
And we end the week just as we began it, with former hip-hop star turned chaos agent Kanye West. Now, according to reports, the former designer's